was younger, I really didn't care about directors too much. If the movie was good, it was good. I didn't care who directed it. It wasn't until later on that I started to have an appreciation for different types of directors. This is one movie whose director had his watermark all over it.
To take Candace away from her at this stage could send Nella over into the deep end.
Well, my daughter's been beaten severely and scratched and bitten, and her mother did it.
Show me your anger, Nella. Show it to me. Go all the way through it to the end.
You should have quit it when you hit me and you...
Doesn't this look impressive in court?
Ignorant son of a bitch, Dr. Reitman. If I don't hear from my daughter by tomorrow afternoon, I'm coming back up here to get her.
He wants to be alone with her. Dr. Raglan wants to be alone with your wife. Candy!
I just don't feel threatened by her anymore.
Nobody did it quite like Cronenberg. He's come out with quite a few titles that are just very surreal, very odd, and touched on subject matters that were just mind-boggling. The idea of turning emotion into physical beings? Yeah. I didn't quite understand that concept when I was a kid, mind you. I just thought they were just little evil kids out after this little girl. It wasn't until I was older that I was kind of like, oh, I get it now. All I know is that those little suckers freaked me out. There is nothing quite like taking a beloved holiday that makes you feel all warm and gooey inside and turning it into one of your most terrifying nightmares.
A high school girl's been murdered. Mr. Harrison's daughter is missing. And now at the house where she lives, the other girls are getting obscene phone calls.
Yeah, what I've done is I've tapped his phone so that when it rings, it'll ring at the station house, too.
There was a little girl murdered over in the park tonight. Yes, I heard. Your phone's ringing. Hello?
Mommy, there's a baby. Baby, all right, Mom. Just a
Hello? Who's there?
I know, stay a minute. You answer me, it's bad. Mommy. Come here.
What are you doing?
This is Graham. It's group 140, terminal 55.
Remember those idyllic scenes out of your childhood? Crisp winter nights, star bright, sleigh bells, crackling Yule logs, candlelight glistening off of shimmering Christmas trees, chestnuts roasting over open fires, carolers beneath snow-covered window ledges. Remember those. Remember them well. After Black Christmas, they'll never be the same again. Black Christmas, starring Olivia Hussey, Keir Dullea, Margot Kidder, and starring John Saxon as Lieutenant Fuller. If this movie doesn't make your skin crawl, it's on too tight.
I don't care. That movie has stood the test of time, and it is a holiday favorite around these parts. I love watching Black Christmas during the holidays. Black Christmas, Silent Night, Deadly Night, all those Christmas horror movies, but none of them hold a candle to Black Christmas. It was, for all intents and purposes, the godfather of the slasher flick. And it was the first one to use the concept of the caller inside the house, as far as I know. Don't worry, I didn't give anything away in the movie. You tell right off the bat that the guy's inside the house, so. And what is this I see?
Once this motion picture sinks its fangs into you, you'll never be the same. Don't say it. Hiss it. Don't say it. Hiss it. Don't say it. Hiss it.
What the hell are you doing here? Get out! Get out! Get out!
Doctor, what is this? I feel like my guts are being rearranged.
Touch your skin. It's scaled. Look for your legs. They're gone. Feel your body. It's cold. And listen for the hissing.
I love you.
Your face.
What about it?
It looks different.
He doesn't want to see you.
You're hiding something from me, I know it.
King Cobra versus Mongoose. Or is it man versus man?
David! David! David!
The most unusual horror film ever made. See it.
There was like this little window of time on YouTube where everybody was doing DVD updates, and almost everybody got this DVD 4-pack that had Phantasm 2 and Funhouse and one other movie I can't remember right off the bat, and that movie. Or was it? I don't know how many S's were in it. But I didn't see this movie in the theater. I saw it on TV. CBS late night movie. They used to show some really good ones on TV. But when I saw it, I thought it was absolutely fantastic. What a world! What a world!
Magnificent. You've never seen anything till you've seen the sun through the rings of Saturn.
Astronaut Stephen West was returning from outer space. But something terrible had happened.
Remember now, his mind is so completely decomposed.
We've got to find him.
He's going to need human cells to live on.
Stephen West had turned into the incredible melting man.
And the more he kills, the longer he's going to live.
He seems to be getting stronger as he melts.
The incredible melting man is the first new horror creature. Come prepared.
This was one of those ew movies. Guy walking around with pieces of him dripping all over the place. The Incredible Melting Man, a.k.a. the Pepperoni Pizza Face. I know it was a little much for some young minds to take. I know a few of my childhood friends went to see this movie with their parents and then came back, and every time, one of them in particular tried to describe the movie to me, and ever so often they'd be like, yeah, and then his face went bleh, and then it was bleh, and then his face was bleh. So, back in the time when girls still had cooties, Twilight my ass! Go see a cool vampire movie.
My name is Martin. I'm 84 years old. People think I'm crazy when I tell them how old I am. I'd like to be normal. I just have a sickness. The only way I can survive is by drinking blood. It's not easy living the way I do. I have to be careful all the time. But I'm pretty good at it. I think as I get older, I get better. I haven't been caught yet.
Martin, another kind of terror.
See, people don't understand what's wrong. They think that I'm a monster. They think I'm a vampire. People don't realize that those things I see in the movies are not real. I don't have a whole lot of women. It's nice to watch them. I watch them a lot all the time. I have to be sure that nothing goes wrong. I follow them. I plan. I'm very careful. I have needles now. I can use them. I can put them to sleep. And it doesn't hurt.
Martin, another kind of terror.
I would like to be like everyone else. I have to do things that I don't necessarily like to do. But I want to stay alive. I do need blood.
From the director of Night of the Living Dead, Martin, another kind of terror.
No, he doesn't turn into a bat. No, he doesn't hit on high school chicks. But damn it, Martin was cool, man. And it was directed by George A. Romero. How can you go wrong? There's blood in the water. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
There is a creature alive today who has survived millions of years of evolution without change, without passion, and without logic. It lives to kill. A mindless, eating machine. It will attack and devour anything. It is as if God created the devil and gave him jaws. This is Universal's extraordinary motion picture version of Peter Benchley's best-selling novel, Jaws.
I just found out that a girl got killed here last week. And you knew it. You knew there was a shark out there. You knew it was dangerous. But you let people go swimming anyway.
You yell barracuda,
devices. Huh? What? You yelled shark. We've got a panic on our hands on the 4th of July.
Is it true that most people get attacked by sharks in 3 feet of water, about 10 feet from the beach? Yeah.
What we are dealing with here is a perfect engine, an eating machine.
We're not only going to have to close the beach, we're going to have to hire somebody to kill the shark.
Bad fish. But I'll catch him and kill him.
Did you hear your father? Out of the water now!
This shark, swallow you whole. You're going to need a bigger boat.
That's a 20-footer.
25. 3 tons on them.
Hurry up, he's coming straight for us. Don't screw it up now. Don't wait for me. Now! Shoot! What's the deal? Give him room! I can't! He's trying to run! Oh! Come quick! I can't hold it! Hurry! Break it up! Brody!
None of man's fantasies of evil can compare with the reality of Jaws. Roy Scheider, Robert Shaw, Richard Dreyfuss, Jaws. See it before you go swimming.
Nothing brings the terror home quite like reality. Aliens from space? Stuff coming out of the ground? The Walking Dead? Sure. That stuff was scary. But then, when you leave the theater, and you go outside and you're like, we're going swimming tomorrow. And there might be a big, gigantic fish out there waiting to eat me. And the problem was, it's true. There are sharks in the water. How horrifying was that? The thing that got me, though, was back then, I know a lot of people were like, after I saw Jaws, I was afraid to take a bath. Okay. Nowhere in the movie does Jaws come up the drain pipe in a bathtub. Why would you be afraid to take a bath? Really?